The topic is LVDT, Linear Variable Differential Transducer. LVDT, Linear Variable Differential Transducer. Basically, LVDT is a passive inductive transformer. Construction of LVDT is shown here. This is a LVDT. Here we are having a soft iron core. This one is a secondary. This also a secondary. Middle we are having a primary. The corresponding outer diagram is there. Here you are having a core. Inside you are having a soft iron core. This is your primary winding. This is your secondary winding. This is S1 and S2. Output is taken from S2. So one more diagram is also shown here. Secondary 1, secondary 2, primary. This is our arm. Here we have to connect where we have to measure the displacement. Okay. The transformer consisting of two secondary windings, S1 and S2, and one primary winding. These windings are wound over a hollow cylindrical former. This is a hollow cylindrical former. This is a hollow. The secondary windings are placed over either side of the primary winding. That is S1 and S2 windings are identical. Two windings are here S1 and S2. Intermediate we are having a primary P1. Input is given to the primary winding. Output is taken from secondary winding. Okay. Input is given to primary winding. Output is taken from secondary winding. Okay. A movable core made up of a nickel iron alloy slides within the hollow former. This is your nickel iron alloy. Slides within the hollow former. The soft iron core is linked with whose displacement is to be measured. Here you have to connect a arm with whose displacement has to be measured. Here we have to connect. The soft iron core is linked with whose displacement is to be measured. Any displacement causes to move the soft iron core, thereby magnetic flux linkage between the secondary get changes. See here the displacement whose displacement is to be measured is connected to this arm. Therefore, the soft iron core will move inside the hollow cylinder for former. Therefore, the flux linkages between the primary and then secondary get changes. Okay. The changes in magnetic flux gives a change in output voltage in the secondary. If any displacement changes, correspondingly changes in the flux linkages between the primary and secondary. Therefore, the output voltage definitely get changes. Therefore, the displacement is directly proportional to the output voltage E0. The output voltage is directly proportional to the displacement. The core is slotted to avoid eddy current loss. These are all slotted. Slotted means round holes to avoid the eddy current loss. Eddy current loss is one type of current will be generated due to the change in magnetic flux. So eddy means circular current. So that it is a loss. Okay. We have to avoid that eddy current loss. We have to make a slot. Slot means we have to make simply a hole over the soft iron core. Okay. The input voltage of the frequency range from 20 Hz to 50 Hz given to the primary windings. Here, the position of the soft iron core we can consider to three positions: null position, position 1, and then position 2. Let we consider as a case 1, null position. Okay, if the soft iron core is a null position or a normal position, okay, I mean center. Okay, the induced voltage in the secondary winding S1 equal to ES1, S2 equal to ES2. Both the voltages are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Just you have to see this diagram. This is your primary winding. This is your secondary winding 1. This is your secondary winding 2. Both are in opposite in direction. Both are winding in opposite direction. Therefore, the induced voltage is equal but in opposite direction. This is a key point. The induced voltage in the secondary windings are S1 equal to ES1, S2 equal to ES2. Both the voltages are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. This is because the secondary windings are equal in turns but oppositely winded in the over the hollow cylindrical form. And also these two secondary windings are connected in series. Here it is connected in series. Therefore, the output voltage is differential one. E naught equal to Es, difference of ES1 and ES2. Thus, the output of the transducer ES1 equal to ES2 equal to E naught equal to ES minus ES2 at null position. The output is 0. At null position, that is in the center position, case 1, the induced EMF primary with the secondary 2, primary with the secondary 1 is equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Therefore, the output is 0 in null position. Case 2, left of the null position. This is your left of the null position. Suppose the core is moved left to the null position. Move the flux linkages at S1 and less at S2. Flux linkages S1 is more, S2 is 0 or less. Therefore, the output voltage ES1 is greater than ES2. Therefore, ES1 is greater than ES2. The output voltage E naught equal to ES1 minus ES2 and also in phase with ES1. Case 3, the right of the null position. Here, this one. If the core is moved in the right of the null position, more flux linkages at S2 and less at S1. Therefore, the output voltage ES2 is greater than ES1. Then the output voltage is E naught equal to ES2 minus ES1, also in phase with ES2. Then we can see the output diagram. Thereby analyzing these three positions, core, case 1, case 2, case 3, the amplitude of the output voltage E naught is a function of a distance of the core has moved. Why it is called LVDT? This is your distance. This is your output voltage. There is a linear relationship between the output voltage and the displacement. That's why it is called LVDT, linear variable differential transducer. Okay. Then polarity or the phase of the E naught is a function of the direction of the core move. The corresponding diagram is shown here. What are all the advantages of LVDT? Linearity. It is linear for up to 5 millimeter. Infinite resolution. It has infinite resolution because there is no step changes. Here there is no any step changes like this one. Okay. Here it's a continuous changes. That is a high resolution. High output. Since the output E naught is high, the amplification is not required. High voltage, there is no need of amplification. High sensitivity. Its sensitivity is also high as 40 volt per millimeter. Rigidness or ruggedness. This transduces high immunity to the vibration and shock. Less friction. Here the friction is 0 because there is no any sliding contact here. Okay, there is no any sliding contact. So there is a friction is 0. The transducer has a low hysteresis. Hysteresis loss is less. Transducers consumes less power. Then disadvantage. Large displacement is required for a differential output. There must be it requires a large displacement. It is sensitive to stray magnetic field. It is sensitive to stray magnetic field means this LVDT is placed near any other magnetic field. Your output get differ because flux linkages due to the outside magnetic field that it causes a error in the output. The output voltage in AC conversion is required to convert the output to DC. Output is in the form of AC, we have to convert to DC. Due to its mass, dynamic response is limited. Because it is a massive or a mass, the dynamic response is limited. Temperature affects the transducer. Temperature is also affect the transducers.